Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. Today we are in Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. Once again, we are doing a video this time about combat system, just how the combat within this game works. I feel like maybe I can explain a couple of things that took me a little bit longer than I'd care to admit to actually understand. When I very first started playing this game, I was just smashing X and that's pretty much all I did. So I'm going to tell you why you possibly shouldn't do that. It can still work for you, but I'm going to go a little bit deeper into the combat mechanics in this video. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you guys learn something. If you do like it, find it entertaining, or just want to see more Dynasty Warriors videos, don't forget to hit that like button and of course subscribe to the channel, because all that interaction helps spread the videos, means more people are interested in the game, means we can have more of a community feel. And speaking about community, I do actually have a active and growing Discord. We've got a few members in the Discord already playing Dynasty Warriors, and of course at the moment we are in the process of sharing our created characters, so now has never been a better time to jump in. The link for that will be down in the description. Now, I should probably start by talking about the actual mechanics within the game that we're going to be talking about in this video, and that's going to be the trigger attack, the flow attack, the reactive attack, and the special attacks. Now, these are the different systems that you can put into place to increase your combos on a target or multiple targets and manipulate the battlefield. If we actually look at the White Tiger Gem, this one increases our trigger attack 5% and our Muso attack 6%. And if we move up to the Black Tortoise Gem, you'll see that that one will increase our special attack damage 7%. And again, moving up to the Potent Gem, this one will increase our trigger damage 6%. Now again, don't forget these gems aren't always going to give the same readouts that your gems are. This is just what my ones read out. And what I'm actually talking about here is the trigger damage, the Muso damage, the special damage. And of course on our Dragon Gem, we have our flow damage. Now, as I said before, these systems within a game all link together, creating a chain. 9 times out of 10, what you're going to do, or what you should be doing, is using your trigger attack, followed by your flow attack, maybe even a reactive attack after that, followed by a finisher or your Muso. So first of all, let's talk about my favorite, the special attack. As you can see, the special attack is devastating. Every character has its own special attack. This thing is on a timer. It does regenerate with your combos, and you use it by pressing RB and B or circle, depending if you're on Xbox or PlayStation. Of course, it will depend on if you're playing on the PC as well. And can be pretty much chained with almost any move that you are doing. Personally, I like to use the special attack to either slam into a load of enemies or of course break the chain of another officer. Next up, we're going to talk about the rest of the special build. Now, as you can see, as well as the special, we have 3 other moves. We have Y, which is the launch, which will launch people up into the air. We have X, which is the stun, which will stun them, and A, which will knock them down to the ground. Now, those 3 moves are your trigger moves, and they are ideally what you want to be starting your battle with. Or failing that, you could also use your reactive moves, which basically attack depending on the state in which the enemy is when you engage them. Now, personally, I find Y, or my reactive move, as an easy way to start off my engagements. Using the reactive mode often leaves the enemy in one of the 3 states to continue your combos. As you can see here, when I use my reactive moves, it launched them up into the air, meaning then I could then use my flow attack to continue the combo. And of course, flow attack ends up being the meat and potatoes of any hero. This is where you have your biggest combo. Different heroes, different officers do have different combos, some of them being 3, some of them being 4, and some of them even having a 5-hit combo. But this is your flow. So the idea is, it's the trigger, which is the 3 specials that you can choose from, followed by the flow, followed by a finisher. Or of course, you could substitute the trigger for one of the reactives. I hope that kind of makes some kind of sense to you guys, and I haven't overcomplicated it. Unfortunately, there is an awful lot of information to go through when it comes to talking about the combat system within the game. The general idea, though, is to chain your attacks. Open every engagement with a trigger or a reactive, and then continue that with your flow, and then use your finisher, which will be B or circle, depending, or your Muso attack, should I say, to finish the attack. If you string these together, it will look amazing, and you will do some absolutely serious damage. One thing I haven't actually commented on so far is your Muso. As you see, I'm using it here. But the bottom bar, the yellow bar on the screen, is my Musuba, and I can allow that to fill through different combos and actions throughout the battle, and then unleash it whenever I want to by pressing B. Now remember, it's a B for me, or it could be circle for you if you're on PlayStation, but you can press it or hold it, depleting your Muso bar as you please. And of course, all of these things can be buffed and debuffed by certain gems that you decide to attach to your character. I'm really hoping that I've managed to take a very complicated system and explain it in a way that you guys can understand it. Hopefully I've explained it in a nice, easy manner. If I haven't, if you have any questions at all about the combat system, drop it down in the comments. If I personally don't answer them, then I'm sure one of the other community will, who has an answer for you. Again, of course, we do have that active Discord, so if you want to jump in, talk about the combat system, talk about anything Dynasty Warriors really, we have a good bunch of guys in there that will definitely help you out and be able to answer any questions that you have. As I said earlier in the video, personally, I spent the first 10 hours easy, having never played one of these games before, mind, just spamming the flow attacks. And I done very well for myself, sure, by doing that. But now I've actually mastered the system and I understand the buttons I'm pressing. I understand what they're going to do, what, each outcome's going to be. I can manipulate every battle a lot easier now. So I'm hoping that there's someone else out there just like me that didn't quite know some of these systems. And if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video real soon. Until then, I've been a monk, we've been Critically Clueless, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take it easy.